on the instruction of the endorsement of the President Protocol, the Senate Committee on Defense met with the Joint Security right in this chamber, and that meeting was held behind closed doors. And we wanted some initial briefings. We got some initial briefings. Senators from the current administration, senators from opposition, all form part of the Defense Committee of the Senate. We had a closed-door classified security meeting with the Joint Security. Since almost 2 weeks ago, not one leakage of that meeting has been made public. I needed to make this premise to say that the Senate is mature and responsible enough to know what to say out there, what to withhold until the appropriate time. Especially regarding this issue, which is very grave. Since 2 weeks ago, we decided that the security people should do their job. Since 2 weeks ago, we agreed that in order to save the country's reputation, the integrity of the investigation, the investigators, the Joint Security must do routine update to ease speculation, to ease rumor, false finger pointing, and all of that stuff. None of our senators who attended that meeting or had that meeting have said a word of what was discussed during that meeting. And the Joint Security knows. For us to now become public with this issue, not revealing what was discussed, but for us to be public in agreement with Senator Snow and Senator Coney, who penned this communication, it says that it is time for us to put fire on Tortoise back in the interest of this country and this investigation. Madam President, distinguished colleagues, I do not seek public endorsement or settlement over this matter. But it is public record that probably I am one of, if not the only public official in the entire government who runs a rehab center from a salary to kill people for drug abuse. I am very vested in this issue and very interested in knowing the source of this and what the outcome of this will be. Especially so as a national leader. Protect distinguished colleagues, not less than 3,000 of my monthly salary go toward my rehab to clean up people from drug. If they use that running that rehab, if as you clean people, drug coming and more people getting on drug, and then you keep cleaning, but more people keep being abused. That is why we decided to take on this matter. What's a sting operation? The security people are giving us belief or reason to believe that something is smelling, and they keep using air freshener. But I protect the distinguished colleagues. I don't need to go to Scotland Yard to know that when an incident of a crime occurs, you call it sting operation. What is a sting operation? A sting operation is one that is done quietly. The day you announce it, it means you have got your suspects, you've got indictment, and you are at a court door to prosecute people. That's sting operation. But we announced a sting operation on $19 million drug case. Cocaine, busted at the airport, flashed all on video. After 3 days, our security people go to Ministry of Information and say, oh, we have got some people of interest, but we're holding their name. Madam President, distinguished colleagues, nowhere in the world, I wish Sarah were here, the most security expert, Senator Momo. I tell nowhere in the world where you are investigating and you say you have persons of interest already, or you were holding their name. Just by doing that, the whole country went into speculation. There are places in the world, and I speak from practical, investigative and prosecutorial experience from my time at Justice Ministry. When you are investigating a matter, even if you have suspects or persons of interest and you are not ready to announce it, you say you are in pursuit of persons of interest. And that when you get them, the public will know that will lead you to the perpetrator. You never ever announce that you have persons of interest in a matter, and then you say you were holding a name. The moment the judge security or the DEA did that, it started to gain real speculation. Or that the person, the other president there, or that the president, that the other government official, that one won't hold a name. The security problem about a protest, and we gotta be clear and open about it. We gotta be total, fire on total back. It's going to 3 weeks. 3 weeks. What are the persons of interest saying? Almost a month. Let me close. I want a warehouse. Everybody bringing a goods there for storage. I got documents on everybody who bring their goods to store in my warehouse. And I get them receipt. I keep my receipt and they pay me for storage fee. One day, one of the cargo or one of the baggage or one of the bags for in my warehouse turned out to be contraband, cocaine, drug, whatever. I become a person of interest until I can tell the security people who get it back and put it in my warehouse. Once it is clear that the person brought everything and put it in my warehouse, and my warehouse is storage, I can tell people goods, they pay me, I keep their goods, they come for it later on, you have the transaction, the high it can be, you move it for them. If I don't say who goods there, then I'm a goods. Because I'm a warehouse, nobody bought it. Nobody check it. I get a key, it's tight. Once that bag comes for in my warehouse, and I can't say who that bag for, that's my bag. I should be in court by now. So I agree with Senator Slow, Senator Amarakone, and we must take that matter seriously as a Senate. If we don't, it will affect us. We will feel the consequences as national leaders of this country. The collective guilt will be all of us. I don't think we're ready for that. Thank you.
Senator John.